good, Tara.
Oh, I'm doing
getting
real good too.
spoiled. Like all these, because we're pre-recording these,
I
so you
know.
can go on your vacation.
Yeah.
And it's like now I'm getting used to all this time together.
I won't lie. I am loving it.
Me too.
I mean, we've basically done like 8 episodes in less than 2 weeks.
It's almost embarrassing.
Which is hours of us talking and just telling each other what we've learned and what we've found out. And also you guys are listening and we get to share with you because you're
welcome.
basically our friends.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. And it is so fun.
It's
and
so
I love
fun.
it. And it is like the best to have this with a friend.
It is really nice.
Isn't it?
Yes. I feel really lucky. And it would be so sad if I didn't get to talk about this stuff with somebody.
And you know what? This is why, as much as I love, and I'm so grateful for those friendships that I have that where I only see them like once a year or a few times a year. But this is why I always tell myself I have to be better at like reaching out and following up and checking in more frequently because it's the same as when you're a therapist and the client only comes in once every few months or once a month. We have to kind of play catch up and they have to tell me we can't
the Cliff's Notes.
keep and we need to keep like the keep up to date on the current work, stay like more in the moment, what's going on.
Yeah, because I live for the minutia.
And that's what we get to do
Yeah.
when we see each other more frequent. I'm like, oh my God, remember that thing I was talking to you about yesterday? Here's the follow-up.
Yeah. Yes. It's real fun.
So,
and
it's the best.
we're really lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is new with you? What do you want to say about your life?
What do I want to say about my life? I mean, it's good. It's great.
Yeah, see, it's still dynamic after all these episodes in a row. We still have so much to say.
I wish I had some fun little like thing to share.
No,
I
that's
will
okay.
say this: I am. You did bring up in a previous episode the fact that my dryer is currently out of commish,
I've been thinking about that a lot.
and so. It is now the time. I've been working hard. I've been doing extra work. My side hustles have side hustles.
Oh my God.
And as a result, I am ready to pull the trigger on designing and like remodeling my closet.
Okay. Because
And
that's where it
so
lives. That's why.
That's where it lives. It
Yeah.
lives in this like very small storage
It's like
space
a
in my
nook.
teeny
Yeah.
It's a nook. Yeah. And so now I get to do the job. I mean, well, honestly, it's like the job of my ex-boyfriend. And I always said I could totally do that.
yeah. And you were right.
I did it. I do understand that there's more to it than that, but
Well, we'll find out.
we'll see.
We'll find out. You got a
So-
level? I think you're good.
I think I will start with the closet. Next thing a bedroom, and soon I'll be like, oh my God, I got this remodel shit.
How great will that feel?
I'm gonna do it. It'll feel so
Okay.
good.
That's
So,
exciting. I love
Yeah.
that.
So Sarah, construction worker chic, is like getting ready.
Do you
to
have
like,
a tool belt?
I have a really cute small tool bag. Like I have
I've
this
seen
red
that. Yes.
tool bag, and how I made everything all match. So I have everything in. I like it all. It's all in those red. It's a very specific, like little small tool kit, because I felt like I needed a couple of those for different projects. Like when it's a hang it up on the wall, hang a picture
Yes.
project, we grab one. When
Yeah.
it's a drill, like you need to fix plumbing stuff, we grab another. And they're small and they're like the right size.
Wow. That's
So
a great idea.
yeah, I
I
figured
just
that.
could picture you in a tool belt with
Well,
like overalls, obviously.
I know you could, but overalls do the job of the tool belt, because
Yeah.
usually the only thing I need is the hammer, and that goes in that
Yeah.
little carpenter's
Uh-huh.
belt hook. So I kind of already got that covered
mhm.
with the old overalls.
Yeah, yeah. Right. I
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah.
You just look real cute is all.
Oh my God, thank you. You know how one of our sponsors is Daily Look, and we love them. When they this is not an ad,
No.
but the just me sharing with you my life. When they are like, "Oh, what style do you like?" I said, "Carpenter/worker chic."
My God, that's hilarious.
It's true though.
right. You
I
did a good
construction
job
worker
telling them.
like I want work boots and a flannel.
It's
and
like the
something
village
that's-
people,
Yes,
but functional.
and still is gay.
Yeah, yes. Just as gay.
Just
Yes.
as gay.
That's
Yes.
right.
So that's how I'm doing.
Great.
How are you?
Really good. Really good. I did hear from my friend Steve Agee. I left you a voice note, but we haven't talked about it, about how, and we had him on the show. He's on HBO's Peacemaker,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he's a very fancy big star, but he
Yeah.
still
I
slums
see him
it with
in
us.
everything now.
I know he's
Like old stuff. Like I go to watch something and I'm like, what the fuck is Steve Agee doing in this? He's in
Gets
everything.
around. He gets around, but he's, like I said, he still slums it with us. He hasn't forgotten us yet.
Shout out
But
to
he
Steve.
was, shout out to Steve, but he was listening to one of our episodes, and it was the one about aphantasia, where people have no mental imagery.
Yes.
And he claims, I mean, he doesn't just claim, I believe him, he doesn't have mental images. And so he was talking about it in this message to me, a voice note, where he was saying, like, he was trying to understand what most people see. And he kept talking about, like, so when you close your eyes, you can see like an apple if you want to.
So well. In fact, I could taste it.
Wow.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
extra sensory.
And I could hear it. The crunch. Yeah. So many things.
And he kept saying that. So you close your eyes and you can see blah, blah, blah. And I go, I think it's so cute that you think we have to close our eyes. Like,
That's really funny.
and it kind of proved to me that he didn't know.
Yes,
what-
you're right, because
right?
you're not doing it right. Yeah.
Right. Well, then the plot thickened, because he said he then spent the day asking around, and anecdotally, everyone was sort of like, no, you have to close your eyes. And I was like, I don't have to close my eyes.
I don't have to close my eyes.
And he checked
What? Okay.
on ChatGPT, and apparently we are weird.
What?
Most people
Okay.
have to fucking close their eyeballs.
Could this be a result of our job of doing this for this many hours? Of
This?
doing something? Yes.
Why?
That, like,
Didn't you
I mean,
always
I think
have
yes,
the
it all-
ability?
yes, I always was like that. But like the fact that we, oh my god, no, I was.
When have
always
you
like
ever
that.
had to close your eyes to picture in your mind
Never,
a VW
ever.
bus or whatever?
Never ever. As soon as you said that, I'm like, it's
There
yellow
it
and
is.
it's got big old flowers on it. Yep,
And then
I get it.
Then he thinks, okay, wait, so I'm in front of you, you're looking
can-
at me, and you picture this thing. He thinks it hovers in front of him or something.
Okay, no, where does
It's
yours?
back
It's in the
here.
back. Yeah,
But we're weird.
What? Wow.
Because Matt Neroni, my friend, said
Yeah.
his hovers.
Well,
So now I'm
Jesus,
realizing,
now this is something we have to ask everyone.
what if we're discovering
What if
something?
we're- what if-
and
okay,
they'll call
okay,
it the
okay,
Rice-Meister
okay.
effect or something. The Reister effect. What
Or
if?
the mice effect, which it could go either way. That's our celebrity name. The Mices.
Oh
Which is
my
very funny
God.
because the mouse moose thing and the Mices is what you always want to
And you hate things that scurry.
It's very funny. Okay. Oh my, it works on so many levels. Oh God. This is
So-
I already love this episode. It's unhinged and it's my favorite thing ever.
we should do more evening recordings. I think.
100%.
It
I need
changes
a little
the whole
bit.
mood.
I need a little bit of like warm up
greases the
throughout the,
wheels.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need like a few things to piss me off during the day for me
Yeah.
to come on here with the right kind of attitude.
That's right. That's right. And so I think, first of all, we may be onto something, and science will thank us one day. And also, just that I learned that we all make the mistake of thinking everyone sees things the way we do, that processes
Yeah.
information the way we do.
Okay. Wait, I have a question
Yeah.
about this to
Yeah.
ask to go deeper.
Yeah.
I can do it. Like I can look at you in the eyes and you say picture whatever and I can.
Yeah.
But what I want to do, like unmasked, if you said picture this, is I want to look in a different direction based on whether I'm pulling it from my imagination
I think that's common. But
or
I mean, what do
whether
I know?
I'm creating it.
I agree with you about that.
Like I'm
you kinda
looking
look
in a
up.
certain direction for the
Like,
VW
maybe
bus
where
that I
you-
saw in a magazine the other day.
Yeah, like where you're accessing it maybe in your
Yeah,
brain.
like
your
that
eyes go
feels
that way?
like. And then when I think about where is it, it's in the opposite of wherever direction I'm looking in.
Mm-hmm.
which is weird to be aware of where that's coming up. But yeah, that's where it is.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
But then
But I could
forget.
if I looked at you. I can. But my eyes want to go to a direction.
I forget who I asked, and I was trying not to prime people. I said to people, okay, picture an apple. And
Yeah,
they
you
would
got to go in the other direction.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
yeah.
they would go, okay. I go, are you picturing it? And then they would say yes. And sometimes they would close their eyes, and sometimes they would not.
Oh my God, this is so cool.
You have to try it
I
with
want to do
people.
this. I literally want to walk down the street right now just so I can stop people.
This is
And
a good
don't think
holiday
I won't
party,
because I did
like,
that with
thing.
skipping. I stopped everybody who crossed my path and asked them.
Don't tempt her.
Yeah. So listen, menopausal Sarah will talk to everybody that walks down the street.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm fascinated by this, Suze.
Me too. I was so glad that he told me. I'm so glad he heard it and that we can
I gotta
compare
ask my
notes and
aunt,
stuff.
'Cause
Yeah.
she's the one with facial blindness.
Blindness. Yes. Well, maybe you picture people, maybe you don't, but you all have pictures. And if you would like something to put them in, I highly recommend Aura Frames.
Yes.
Great gift.
Beautiful.
So fun to have, so fun to give. Great gift for grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle, whatever.
Yes.
Or someone that lives far away. And you can just send photos to the frame. It's a digital frame, so they can be always updating it. And it's such a nice way to be in connection with somebody.
Yes, and let me tell you, not all. I said this last time. Not all digital frames are created equal.
Yeah, some of them are
There
hot
is
garbage.
a big difference. It's
Yeah.
not going to be blinding you like a neon light. It's
Yeah, it
not going to
adjusts.
be a ugly frame. In fact,
Yeah.
these are matted. And that's some of them, they have so many different options and so many different sizes. So if you like a layout that's more of the standard, like iPhone size, they have that, like ones that are compatible to that length. They have ones that are wall hanging. They have desk ones. They have matted, not matted. You get to pick the frame color. I love all of these things because that's the kind of like customization and quality that I want when I'm buying a product.
Yes, and it's unlimited free photos and video too, which you can't obviously do in a normal frame.
Okay, I actually did not know that, and
Isn't that
now I'm
cool?
upset because this was my aunt's Christmas
Oh,
gift last year, so
you
I've been
can
sending
send
her only
some
photos.
static ones. Okay, yeah, bring
good
it to
to
life.
know.
Bring it to life, and you can preload the photos before it ships, which is so cute. They could
Yep,
already have
yep,
the picture
did
in
that.
it. Personalize it, and then you can share it continuously, and it's a great gift. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter, by using promo code BRAINCANDY at checkout. That's AURA frames.com, promo code BRAINCANDY. This deal is exclusive to listeners and frames sell out fast, so order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Moving on. Anyway, we'll keep finding more about that, I'm sure.
Love it.
And keep you posted.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Okay. This every so often, I'm sure you've experienced this. You'll see a headline and you'll be like, this was made for brain candy.
All the time.
And like, it's so fun when that happens because it's almost like the episode is going to be so easy. Sometimes you really got to work for it. You got to
I
find
know.
the
I know
nuggets.
those weeks. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, for me, this was a treasure. This was on BBC. And so this guy is one of those people who his wife passed away and she decided that she was going to be cryogenically frozen.
Oh,
After
okay.
her
We
death?
already are. I'm already in. It's like you cast the line, and I'm the little fish, and I see the little like shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. Oh, I'm going for the bait.
She was diagnosed with something and we had months to live. And in those months, they spent that time thinking about how they're going to freeze her. And then hopefully someday he will be reunited with his love. And that is, I don't think it's probably going to come to anything, but I think it's a romantic gesture. If you have money that you don't want to
That you'd like
spend on things that
throw down
actually
the-
help.
toilet. Yeah, got it.
Okay, but she died in like 2018. And for a couple years, he was, I guess, in mourning. But then
You know
he
what?
met someone.
Oh, wait. What?
He found a girlfriend.
I was going to say, we should all be so lucky to have a love that transcends time and our and actual life.
That's right.
But apparently,
2 years. Limit is 2 years.
oh my God. This is so funny.
She died, and they had signed a 30-year agreement to preserve his wife's frozen body with the Shandong Yinfeng Life Science Research Institute.
Mm-hmm.
He lived alone for those 2 years after the procedure, and in 2020, he began dating again.
Oh.
And you know what made him change his mind? It just kept getting better, this story.
Did he pull the plug on his?
No, I cannot say that he did. I think she's still frozen.
But it's not
It's
like
a 30-year. They prepaid.
Okay. Oh, okay. They prepaid, so it's not like he was like, you know what, I'm divorcing her.
Either he's very confident that they aren't going to be able to revive her, or he's going to be in a pickle at some point. But
this is weird. Okay, my guess is that her family is the one that had the money,
and he was just like, yeah, sure, fine. I don't know, because he's sort of still going along with it.
Why would he? Why that? This feels like. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that
Someone else is more invested in her.
But he's already paid for it. If he's already paid for 30 years, if it's prepaid, then I guess you're.
I guess I'm assuming it was prepaid. Because it's sort of like a mortgage, 30 years.
To me, it feels like more of a storage unit situation.
Well, maybe it is like a mortgage where you could stop paying.
We auction off your shit.
Yeah, but in the case of like a mortgage, if you stop paying, the bank gets the house.
Right.
So if you stop paying on this.
Right. I think they shut it lights out. They just ditch it.
Yeah, but clearly that person doesn't care. So what is the collateral? Not a dead body.
I see what you mean.
That has to be a prepay situation.
Okay.
It has to be. That would be a terrible business model.
Very important. We are basically doing the work of
the BBC.
We are doing the hard-hitting journalism with absolutely zero credentials.
Yeah. Oh, and you
also
should never
no work.
listen.
Yeah.
Some of the funnier parts also to me were what inspired him to sort of rethink his commitment was that he had a severe gout attack that left him unable to move for a couple of days, and he didn't like living alone.
Don't only rich people get that. This guy has money to burn.
How do you know about gout? I just learned about gout.
Because I was married to somebody in the wine business.
And they got gout?
No, they didn't, but people in the industry that they sold wine to sure as fuck did.
Yeah, because it's sedentary lifestyle.
Because it's about and
indulgence.
Like glutton.
Yes. Stereotypically, I don't know if that's actually true.
Please, but he's got money to cryogenically.
He got gout.
I know who that. I can see this man.
And so he got this girlfriend. And I don't know how she's feeling about him right now because
probably pretty good because she's gonna get a big settlement when he croaks, and she's gonna be like, "Yeah, I'll cryogenically freeze you."
Well, in this article, he is quoted as saying that his love for this new girlfriend is only utilitarian, and that she hadn't entered his heart. And
because the old one took the place in the heart.
The frozen one still has his heart, but this new one's just for like practical purposes.
I feel like I want to know the details. I still stand by. Her family had a bunch of money. He got money when she died. I'm gonna go with that as my story. I have no information to back this up.
I think you do have some.
Claims.
This gout. Frozen wife, this isn't a poor person.
Right.
And maybe we should be impressed that he lasted 2 years. That's unusual for men. You know how they
do
remarry real fast.
Yes, absolutely.
But so what do you think the odds are that the frozen, because they do think about like
she's gonna come back.
yes, because
Zero. Zero forever. I've seen the documentary about the little girl. We saw that.
I only ask
Cells go bye-bye when you freeze them.
I only ask in earnest because of like frozen embryos. That's real, and those cells stay alive. There are some cells.
That is true.
Yeah, and I thought once I read that, I thought, I guess it's not completely insane.
It's, you know what it is? It's tissue.
Yeah,
you cannot freeze tissue. There are cells that you can freeze and you can get them to come back, but it's the tissue.
They could maybe clone something from her.
Yes. And as we know from the other documentaries we've seen, you clone something, you don't always
get
the
same.
It ain't the same.
Just ask Barbara Streisand and her dogs. That's what that was.
What documentary did we see that where they cloned the little dog and it walked on the back of the couch?
Oh yeah, that was Nathan Fielder.
Yes, and I was like, it was in like something you wouldn't expect. Yes,
in the rehearsal on HBO. Yeah.
Somehow we have to work that documentary into our documentary club picks because that was
that's a series though, because it's like 10 episodes.
Yeah, but worth it.
I mean, it is worth it. That could be an Unwrapped for sure for the real committed ones.
For the real committed one, please. We've already all seen it. Right. We're just gonna watch the last 3 episodes for a refresher.
I'll tell you what I need a refresher on. I don't need a refresher on, and that is how much I love a Nutrafol, which, as you can see from my roots, is working wonders.
Absolutely. I just re-upped my stock.
Good. Okay. Yep. Yeah, she's staying because she has a goal. What is your goal length that you're going for? What is like now that you have lost it, you covet?
I want it all back. I want it as long as I can get it.
Right. Remember I said
crazy long, like I should have never
cutting it until I'm like 60.
I know. I did that. I made the mistake of like, I'll try it. But you know what? Because I wanted to see. Because you know what? A part of me was like, I'm dating women. Maybe I'm a short haircut gal.
Yeah. That's in vogue for the leses.
I'm not. I mean, I'm wild and untamed.
Well, I was looking at pictures from when you came into my house last October.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
And your hair was so long. You know when you were working the pole at my cottage?
Yes, I do know.
I was like, I don't even want to post these now as a throwback because she'll be sad.
I am sad when I look through the photos. But you know what I am happy about? That my hair is growing so much faster thanks to Nutrafol.
Yes, I'm sorry.
And that it does not take that long for it to get to that length. Because I've been putting in the work and I'm seeing the great results.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's right. I mean, we got to look at the bright
side. It's already
side.
Able to go into a ponytail.
That's right. See?
That's where it starts.
One day at a time. And thanks to Nutrafol, it's going to grow faster. And all the feelings of like, oh, my hair looks thin or whatever, then you will feel better because it's the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. You will see thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months. It's science. Trust. Yes. This holiday season, Nutrafol is the perfect gift for anyone on your list. Your mom or aunt going through menopause, or you, a friend that had a baby and feels like their hair is shedding, husband, father, the old
they have
baseball
Nutrafol
cap.
For men.
Yeah. Or yourself. Whatever you want, hair health. Give the gift of confidence this holiday season with Nutrafol. Whether you're treating yourself or someone on your list, visibly healthier, thicker hair is the gift that keeps on giving. Right now, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription plus free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com. Use code BRAINCANDY. That's Nutrafol.com. Promo code BRAINCANDY for $10 off.
And side effect, my nails are growing like crazy.
I believe that. It's all connected. It's all that scenario. I don't know what that is, but
they look good.
Grow, grow, grow. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll keep an eye out in case. What if they have to thaw her out and then tell her bad news?
Dude.
He met someone. Okay. So we're pre-recording these because Sarah's going on a vacation and she and her girlfriend are going to be scuba diving.
Under the sea.
Yes.
Yes.
And she's our mermaid. She always has been.
Yep. Mermaid life.
I was going through old things that people had sent me saying, hey, I think you should talk about this on Brain Candy. And this was from years ago. A gal named Tiffany. Tiffany, shout out to you if you're still listening. Sent me an article from, I think let me look up. It's like Scuba Diver Life or something.
I'm so into it. What are you going to say?
Yeah, scubadiverlife.com. And it was about how women are better scuba divers than men.
I fully believe that. It feels like that. And it is like, I fully believe that. Tell me why. I love all of this.
I knew you would love it. And also, like, it's not just sort of because it's vibes or something.
Well,
like, it's science. It's
science.
true. And there was so many reasons. Okay.
I mean, could I just guess that?
Yes,
that
I'm sure you could guess many of them.
That we don't sink. We're very buoyant, so we can reach neutral buoyancy much easier. In fact, my girlfriend overweighted both of us, so we were sinking like stones. And I'm like, we don't even need that. Like, we were very good at staying very neutrally buoyant.
That is one of them. Yes.
We probably store more oxygen in our bodies because it feels like both my girlfriend and I go through very little air.
That's
when
right.
We're underwater.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes. Sarah's just stating facts.
And we have more fat rate, like higher fat
right. And that's
ratio,
why you're more
which
buoyant.
keeps us warm.
Yeah.
And so if you can stay warm underwater,
you
can stay under there longer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
this is all right. It makes total sense.
Fuck
and
yeah.
The person, I forget if it was the person writing it or who they were interviewing, but this woman was training or worked with other divers and was annoyed at how other male divers tend to brag about like their virtuosity and like how great they are and stuff. And
the
she's
depths
like,
they've gone and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. And she's like, what they're actually doing is revealing the problems with many male divers, which is that they are risk takers.
Yes. Can I say what my girlfriend is? She is a certified buddy diver. Is that not the cutest thing? Like, she's certified to be your buddy underwater. If there isn't a more adorable female thing, I have not heard it.
That is.
She's going to be your buddy.
Dog or something.
Yes,
it's like,
yes, she's certified
beloved.
to take care of you and nurture you
God.
under the water should anything go
She'll
wrong.
be your pal down there.
What?
Oh,
I was like,
of course. Yeah, I don't know of any guys that are buddies.
they're like,
certified.
oh, I'm going down to this many depths. I'm certified to this many.
They're certified bros.
Yeah.
Not
she's
buddies.
A certified
she's
buddy.
She's a pal. Okay, so Sarah basically already told
She's going to
everything.
love this episode.
Well, hey, again, just facts.
Yeah.
So it said male divers often seek sensations. So they want like intense, like adrenaline, whatever.
Yes.
And that can lead to more risks.
Absolutely. This latest episode of Below Deck, one of the Stu's, she lost her boyfriend who was a dive instructor because he drowned. And I guarantee you it was because he put himself in a dangerous situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they take more risks. And, you know, they can't help it. They're dum-dums. But, you know, they're guided by a different sort of goal than most female divers.
They're
or
like, slow. Look around.
Just enjoy it. Because she has to, like,
Enjoy the
talk the males
silence.
into, like,
Chilling out.
general, just regular dives and be like, you can have fun. It's sort of like how I try to be with Link, where I'm like, we can have fun and be safe.
There's nothing competitive about diving. It's actually hard. Once you turn into a free diver, then there is. It's that how deep can I go kind
That's
of thing.
why we don't like it.
But
So deep.
actual diving, the only thing that I could think of is that the only thing that it's close to is birders with the listers. Because they did have a Cozumel little pocket guide that you can use underwater, and you could like cross off the fish that you see. And I
That's
was like,
adorable.
oh my
It's like
God.
waterproof.
And
a waterproof pen?
Yes.
How's
a little
that
pencil
work?
that works underwater.
How
I
does
should
that
get it.
work?
I should get it, right? I should get it. It's
Yeah.
like bingo underwater, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm getting it. You've
That is
convinced me. You
Where
talked
is
me
this?
into
Amazon?
it. It was at the dive shop.
Oh my God. Well, I would love to like have that be part of my Christmas gift to you. Can I please pay for that? Because that is
It's
the
like
cutest
$20. It's not even.
I would love to
breaking the
make a
bank.
donation.
You're so cute.
That is really fun.
Yeah. They have
Just
like
even
these
just
little
the mechanics of that.
like a flip pad that you can write on that goes on your wrist and you could write underwater. And I'm like, well, I have to get that. And then I write little
love
notes
that.
to my girlfriend underwater. We've
Well,
already
thank
done underwater
God.
kisses, and it's adorable.
Oh my God. I wish I could go and be the third wheel, the third
You
fish.
can come, yeah, yeah.
And just be like, you guys look cute. You guys are all my buddies.
Yes. And then we did that thing where you blow bubbles like a mermaid. We could blow rings with our
like
air.
dolphins.
Yeah, like dolphins.
Wow.
Yeah, we figured out how to do that.
Like how you said like mermaids. Like,
Yeah,
because
well,
you kind of think, remember when I was like,
I did say that. I meant like the mermaids that are in the tanks at the fairs that you go to and they do the blow things. And then this other guy, the instructor, was able to do that by just flicking his wrists. Like he put his fists together, grabbed air, like blew some bubbles, captured some air, then flicked his fists and made a perfect ring.
That's cool.
How?
That's a cool trick.
I know, I gotta learn it.
Yeah, you will.
Okay,
I bet
thanks,
you'll
sis.
have it by the time you
This
get back.
mermaid will have it done. Yeah.
I bet. Okay,
Wow.
so
Good combo. Good. Love it.
it also said that men probably take more risks when they dive with a woman because they're trying to impress her,
Yep.
which is stupid. And we're not.
I don't think I ever talked about this story on the podcast, but it was in my notes for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
There was an article that was I think it was in the New York Times, on how dangerous it is to be the girlfriend of an extreme sports of a guy who does those extreme sports, and how there was a YouTube video where or TikTok, whatever, some video that this guy posted where he took his girlfriend rock climbing, and then when she was on a ledge, he didn't warn her and he jumped off in a squirrel suit. And she's freaking out because he basically abandoned her on the side of a ledge. And she wasn't an experienced climber. And he did it for the views and did it for all this,
That's terrible.
And how
I hope she dumped his ass.
This is a serious situation. And then if you watched Free Solo,
yeah, I did.
the girl falls in that situation. She had his girlfriend had maybe he had a climbing accident. There was some the girlfriend was involved in some because he pushed her to a
I
place.
knew that she was upset by him a lot.
Yeah, but
yeah.
there was an accident that either he got in or she got in. But he says in the video, well, she wasn't
Pushed her
ready and I
too
put her.
hard. Oh my God.
Because they don't they're it's so
they're
fucked
blinded.
up.
It's like a drug because
Yes.
the adrenaline is like a drug for those people. Well,
And
for
I
everyone.
felt the same thing when I dated somebody who did skiing and mountain biking that put me in situations where I was crying because it's beyond my skill level, and it's either like their own
you have to
desires
choose between
like take front, like center stage or whatever, or they have no awareness of the danger that they could be putting you in, which is very scary, or they're trying to show off. So whichever one of those, I don't know another option or they're thinking that you're better than you actually are, which again is on them because if they've
It's
seen
almost
you,
like they think
that's what the job
everyone
of a better
should be able
athlete.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you need to know somebody's limits. That's such an important part, and err on the side of caution. This is something I'm very passionate about because I've been that female partner who's been put in situations
I have
that
been too.
is
But I also know that the person I'm thinking of that did it to me ended up being a monster. And then looking back, thinking like, oh, I can see the link between those behaviors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Because I feel
God,
like
I
it
want
is
to know who did it
linked.
to you.
I'll tell you
Do
later.
I know them?
You know of them.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so Sarah was right about the buoyancy. The extra fat helps.
Yeah.
And then women use less energy while swimming. And then because of that, and have insulation, like she said. And then women are also better at picking up nonverbal visual cues, body language.
Absolutely. We could probably tell if somebody's in distress.
Yeah.
Because
And like
we're
things,
actually aware of, oh my God, there
You
are
can
1,000
communicate with your
fucking
eyeballs.
reasons. why? Oh, my alarm's going off. Hang on. Okay, sorry.
It is like that though, where like you can,
Yes.
we can have a whole conversation with just like a look.
And you know what? I think us being the gatherers and our ability, we could probably recognize things. Like your job is essentially like, you know, that same whatever, however you imagine somebody like a cave woman gathering berries is
Mhm.
kind of how if you did that without your hands and you're just looking and you were trying to not touch any of the berries and you were just kind of looking for them, that's
Mhm.
kind of how you look and observe while you're scuba diving.
Mhm. Did women gather in groups or what?
Guaranteed,
Yeah.
because it's probably safer like that.
Yeah, and men
and
probably hunted on
berries
their
tend to
own.
grow in groups and in patches and fields,
Interesting.
and wild game, like big game, tends to be not, you'd want to be by yourself so that you'd be quiet.
Yeah. Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
And it makes sense why that would be beneficial.
Totally.
And that women are better at like seeing the big picture and they have better spatial awareness. Men do better on land, but
Wow.
but underwater you need like the whole, you need to see the whole sitch.
I'm so happy
I
with
know.
this story. With
And
this.
women tend to have lower air consumption and fewer
Yes.
kick cycles, so they don't have to, because we're better at utilizing our lower body.
Yes.
And
It's the same with rock climbing. An
Yeah, that makes
entry level
sense.
rock climber female is going to be better than an entry level male.
Mhm.
Because we naturally are going to climb with our legs and not do that thing where you're muscling up. You're going to
Right,
conserve
the
your
old rope
energy.
climb.
Women
Yeah.
are much better climbers. I see it. I've seen
Mm.
it. I worked at a rock climbing gym. I saw it all
Yeah.
the time.
So you have an advantage when you go, and
I feel it.
if there are men, you
And
should be
what
nice
this-
to them in your
will
group
be, we're going to
because
be nice to them.
they're
But it
working
was
with
really
less.
nice that the instructor, sometimes when I go to these, we went to our refresher course just a little bit ago, and I go into sometimes these kind of things where there's an instructor teaching us in defensive mode. I could tell that my body was like ready to like be condescended to, like somebody being condescending,
I hate that.
And because that, if I have a male instructor, that's what I've always felt. No matter what it is, they tend to be like, "Oh yeah, prove it." Whereas anytime I felt like that, whenever you go to a new rock climbing gym and you have to do a belay test to make sure that you are, that you don't have to like
Proficient,
yeah. And so they need to check a few of the things, and I know all the things that they're going to check, but the guys are always looking like they're going to
yeah, they're dubious. Like
yeah.
they're
like
yeah,
let's see.
right.
And the women are like, they want you to
Mhm.
it's a
They're
different
rooting
energy.
for you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've
Yeah.
always felt like that with men in these sports when they're in the instructor role. So I was so happy when we went for our refresher course and it was a woman who was the instructor,
Mhm.
and she was wonderful. And she was
That's
like, "Oh my
good.
gosh, I feel like all of you guys are plants because you're all so good and knowledgeable." It's like,
Sarah
are
lives
you
for that shit.
I live for
She's
that.
been replaying that
I
compliment.
have. Are you kidding me? I masturbated to that 5 times.
Right.
I was like, tell
I'm
me
happy
more
for
about
you
how
that you
I'm
guys-
proficient.
How great I am. I'll tell you what else is great, and that is Hungry Root.
Oh,
it is
yes.
one
That
of my
is
favorites.
proficient. Yes,
Ugh.
checks all the boxes.
Ugh.
And saves me so much money.
Yeah.
I am a last minute food shopper and decider and meal prepper.
Yeah.
And last minute Sarah is usually hungry and sabotages all the work that I've done.
Yeah.
And I hate that. So
Yeah.
I am so grateful to Hungry Root because I'm like, why do I keep setting myself up for failure? Instead, set myself up for success. Have all the things that you need. I did it one time when I had a training for a continuing education course that I was taking, and it was really intense. And it was so successful that week. I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner and felt so energized. I was like, wait a sec, maybe I should do this all the time.
I know, right? It's like a novel idea here.
Yeah.
But it's true. And it's basically, I think of it like a hybrid of a meal delivery kit and then like grocery shopping because it's like
Yes.
pantry stuff. And you can customize it if you're gluten free, dairy free, like high protein. You could choose that option. And like you can swap out ingredients. It's just very customizable.
Mhm.
And there are a lot of like grab and go options, which is so convenient. And Sarah can attest to this because like remember when I came to your house, I'm like, okay, I got to get groceries. And then I have this like scarcity mindset from like growing up in poverty where I'm like, I think we need a whole ham
Yes.
or something like
Yeah.
we're going to be eating like 2 meals at your house, but we need 10 pounds of potatoes. And then that you waste money. Things go to
Susie, I
waste.
do this all the time. Or I do
We
that
all-
panic
it's-
where I'm like, how did I just spend $100 but I bought 5 things? Where
And
did
this
that
will
money
help
go?
with that.
And
This
that's
is
not even
why-
a meal.
That's right. This is such a good way to keep things simple and organized. You can take advantage of this exclusive offer, by the way. And for a limited time, get 40% off your first box. Plus, you get a free item in your box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/braincandy. Use code braincandy. It's hungryroot.com/braincandy. Code braincandy to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. And they're tasty.
Oh,
It's
yes.
not like, oh, it's convenient and saves you money, but it tastes like
Oh,
garbage.
so good.
Yummy. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm watching a documentary. It came out, I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's maybe it's Max, but anyway, it's murder. No. I'm ruining it. It's like it's death and destruction.
Yeah.
It's I think it's What Happened in Apartment 603. And it's this woman who died.
I
and
think I saw this. Go
it
tell
just
me
came
about
out.
it. Tell me about it.
Okay, this lady died in her apartment, 603, and she had been stabbed 20 times, including in her heart and in her back, and it was ruled as suicide.
What? No, I didn't see this. What? How on earth do you stab yourself that many times? And what?
Yeah, like I forget if it was the coroner lady or like somebody involved in the.
Whoa, what was it?
crime.
The same lady who did your MRI?
Looks good. right. Yeah, she's new on the job.
Yeah, first day.
Um,
She couldn't
She's
make
like,
it
already shut
doing
case.
whatever she was doing over there, mortician or coroner. So she came to work at doing MRIs in
Right,
Pittsburgh.
she's like, I'll deal with the living.
Yeah.
Well, and the knife was still in her. Okay, it was like
No.
right here. And here are the facts, and I still don't know. I actually think it might have been a suicide, but it's so weird. This gal was engaged. The boyfriend, and she's a teacher, first grade teacher, very beautiful, so cute, biggest smile.
First
the old
grade
lights
teachers
up.
don't
her-
stab themselves 60 times for having me.
and she was super stoked about getting married, and she's an only child, Jewish family. They love her to pieces. You can imagine how much they doted on her. It seems like a really nice family, and they're a real cute couple. But a couple months before she died, she started seeming really sad and saying she hated her job and was really stressed and overwhelmed with her job. And like they were interviewing people, and they were all saying, her friends and everybody was saying that. And that they showed texts between her and her partner, and her being like, I want to quit so bad, blah, 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 blah. And then on this particular day, there was a huge snowstorm coming. This was in Philadelphia. And they sent, I guess it was like an early dismissal at school.
mhm.
She went home, and like out on the counter was like food that she was preparing.
Yeah, you don't
Okay.
eat food before you.
They and the boyfriend got home, and then he went out to, it's like apartment building, and he went down to the gym. And when he got up back to the room, it was locked and latched, which you can only do from inside. And it was taking forever. Like, she was not responding to texts, obviously. And he couldn't get the concierge to like just let him in. They aren't allowed to do that or something. So he's like, well, I'm going to break the door down. And so he busted the door.
How do we know it was latched?
I mean, I don't know it.
No, it wasn't not latched.
Okay. Maybe it wasn't.
Nope.
And,
Okay. Carry
but,
on.
you know, they show a picture of a broken latch, but who knows? Who knows? And he calls 911, and it's the old classic, you know, where like you're hearing this guy and you're thinking, like, does he sound upset enough or not? And
Yeah.
anyway, so like they come and take her, and they just interview the guy right on the scene, and he basically says, yeah, she has some mental health issues and stuff, and she's struggling, and she had just gone on some medications and stuff, like anti-anxiety kind. And they just ruled it a suicide, even though there was a knife in her heart, and like also, and they didn't even realize at the time that there were like wounds in the back.
No, I think this was a wrong order of operations. I think the coroner came in, saw the door kicked down, or whatever, whoever he was, cop saw the door kicked down, said, what happened? He said, she was locked in here. I didn't know what to do. And the fact that he went to the concierge makes that look really plausible. That was very good.
I think you're right.
You know, and then they took that as, you know, they
just accepted the what it seemed like.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
because come on.
But like, let's say you were gonna kill, or you killed someone, and you wanted to act like it was a suicide. Would you use a knife or
I think it was, well, the amount of
like
stabs
a crime of
is a crime of passion. That was
and then
that's
just
overkill, and that was like rage.
Literally.
Yep. And so I think that if you're gonna kill like that, it's not premeditated. It's something that's so like something happened. And then what I'd be interested in is they can log when you use your key, like your key to get in and out, like when he left, when he came back from the elevator, like how long. They've got to have footage of that.
Yeah, there's some CCTV footage and stuff, and they do have a timeline. But
I'm skeptical.
It's still kind of weird.
And you think after watching it all that it's a suicide?
She
stabbed herself in the back? How many times have you done that?
The lady was like, I've done a lot of these, and I've seen some suicides with stabbing, but never in the back. It does.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I mean, it seems like more effort than you would, but if you're having a psychotic break, it's
like I have not seen. Maybe somebody can show me evidence of the contrary, but I have not seen somebody go from 0 to 60 like that. If there was a slow move into, like, you saw the decline of their mental health, or there was something or you told me that this woman did an obscene amount of meth before, or there was some sort of catalyst but the 0 to fucking 120 is not a thing I have personally ever seen before. I mean, in my work, in hearing about it, in all the stories I've read, in grad school, in everything that I've ever looked at in human psychology, ever.
Okay, well, what would be, because since this came out, the chief medical examiner has reaffirmed. It's not like they're like, well, let's take another look. They're like, no, it was a suicide. So, like, what do you think is their motive in being, like, insisting?
Well, that they got it wrong the first time. And
it is clear that it was highly mishandled.
Yeah.
In every way.
Saving their own ass. There's no fucking way. I would like an outside source, to somebody, like a third party. I'm actually going to watch this now because now I'm mad.
Good. No, I want you to, so then you can tell me what you think.
Because I have a lot of questions.
But if you are having any kind of thoughts of self-harm, or just regular old stress,
Yeah.
you might want to talk to a therapist. And this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. So I feel like you should give BetterHelp a try.
Yeah.
It is great to have someone to talk to,
We've all
especially
been there.
during the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
It is a tough time.
Sometimes we just need. I like to think of therapists as like the bumpers on a bowling alley. You know when you go
Yeah.
bowling and they
Yeah.
put those bumpers up for the kids,
bumper, yeah.
so that the bumper lane, so that you don't throw a gutter ball.
Yeah.
If you are looking to not throw a metaphorical gutter ball this holiday season with your family, may I suggest giving therapy a try?
Yeah. This could be incorporated into your holiday tradition.
Yeah, that you
Talking to
don't.
somebody.
It doesn't need to be like, oh, now I'm like going to therapy. You can just have
It's
a
just a
therapist for like
nice-
a month. Just people like, hey, this is the situation. I just need some tools. I love when my clients come back and they're like, hey,
What do you
use this
think about
tool.
this one?
Turns out
Yeah.
it was fantastic. And I was giving them like the simple, the easy tools. It's amazing. As soon as you use them, they actually work. So reach out, give BetterHelp a shot. This is your sign.
This is your sign. You can talk to somebody and you can at least have some support, and you get matched based on your answers to a quiz, but you can switch if you think maybe someone else would be a better fit, and you can do the appointments from wherever you are. So it's very convenient. This December, start a new tradition by taking care of you. Our listeners get 10% off at betterhelp.com/braincandy. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/braincandy.
God, I love the idea of making going to the therapist part of your family tradition.
Yeah.
And you can, in fact, gift people therapy. You can't make them go, but you
Yeah.
can. They can sign a release so that somebody else pays for it.
Yes.
I have that form. Secondary
great.
payee, whatever.
I can't even imagine someone doing that for me, but I wish they would.
Yeah.
Everyone should watch that. And if it's a big enough debate, we could have a Candy Club Unwrapped about it, because I would love to hear what other people think.
I
about
have
it.
to see it.
Okay.
Wow, what a good one.
This was an old link I found, but I wanted your opinion on it. This was from years ago, but Portland, Oregon, somebody organized what they were calling a reparations happy hour, where Black and brown and indigenous people could come to a bar
Yeah.
and receive cash that was donated by presumably white people, but white people were not allowed to come to the happy hour.
Yeah.
And
I see no problem so far.
okay. And it was designed to make people in a primarily white city, connect and maybe come up
Yes.
with ideas about activism or whatever
Yeah.
they wanted to talk about. And that it was really just like a symbolic. It's not like they were just getting like $10 or something.
Right.
But obviously it's a controversial idea, and maybe some people would think it feels like it's minimizing what reparations actually should be, or what it's meant to fix or make up for.
Well, if it's this and nothing else, but I feel
You like it. You like the idea.
I mean, I feel like I'm saying that as a white person, but what do people of color feel about this? What do Black people feel about this? What do brown
there
people feel about
were 100 people that came that were Black, brown, or indigenous, and according to this article, when they were handed the money, they lit up, which I would be too if someone handed me some cash.
I mean, I
For any
think
reason.
this is no different than saying we're going to have a toy drive for this specific group, like,
Oh.
and then giving them toys. Like, you're saying, but you're not a 5-year-old, you're an adult who could actually need some help because the system has worked against you this whole time. And I love that. That's people who have, where the system has worked for them and in their favor, can say, yeah, here, like,
What about, let's
have
imagine though,
some
what if it
cash
were,
and-
women and that men were putting money in a pot and you could go to a happy hour.
I'm also fine with this. Give me
You
money.
like, or a queer or whatever. Anybody.
Yeah,
Anybody.
I'll take it. I
Yeah.
can't imagine any.
You don't feel like it's infantilizing at all? Or sort of like minimizing or diminishing in any way? I don't know why, but it feels like that to me. But I know what you're saying. Like,
Because
everyone loves free shit.
I look at this as the kind of person who's going. I do understand what you're saying.
Mhm.
Because what I don't like are band-aid solutions, like
Or pity.
what is it, like there's a name for it that it's like the charity that's like just giving a person who's unhoused $1 versus working for or donating your time or giving money to an
Mhm.
organization that actually helps to provide housing for them or something that's like more systemic, you know?
Mhm.
If it were like, if the kind of people who are donating are just like the I'm going to check the box person, then it kind of feels icky.
Well,
But
yeah, it's
I
anonymous.
have a
but-
feeling that the people who are donating in this are the same kind of people who would go to the protests, who would march, who would call out racism when they see it. I think that we have to ask Black people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I say,
know.
give all the money. Take it. Here you go.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's going to be mad about getting free money.
No.
Like, just money handed to
It's
them.
not enough, but it's like, it's one of the, you know what? Okay. I am seeing so much wonderful community this holiday season and people recognizing that there are people who are struggling with how to get food and that SNAP benefits are at risk and all that. And I'm seeing so many people and communities come together. I don't want it to be like that. I want the powers that be to actually spend the money that we have in this country towards helping those people. But since the powers that be aren't doing fucking shit or helping the right people, I feel like it comes down to this. So if that was something that was happening systemically, where like people were benefiting and getting money from the powers that be, then maybe I'd feel different. But this feels almost more like grassroots, and I'm always for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do a poll. We'll see what people
Yeah.
think. But yeah, I could go either way.
Yeah.
If people want to go to it, great. That's all for now. We got to go. But
Oh my gosh, we sure do.
all of
That
our
flew by.
codes are on thebraincandypodcast.com. If you're shopping and like want to support the show, using our codes is a great way to do that. Or you can go to patreon.com/braincandy if you want reality TV content. But we appreciate you listening. And you could always leave us a 5-star review if you just want to.
We love those, and we read
do.
every one.
Yes, so do it. Thank you. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.